Alrighty, boys. Today we got a little something easy. We're just going through Twitter feed. I saved a lot of collections that the Japanese figure community posted in 2025, and we're pretty much just gonna go through it and kind of just look at different collections. I'm gonna point out things I like about it, things I would do differently, and mainly we're just chilling today. But let's start off with Cedar Man 1215. Let's see what he has to say real quick. Excited for January and May lotteries. Basically, he's just looking for that. Alright. Dude, I like this. One, I love light. Look, lighting is like one of the top things you can just do to make a shelf better, right? Also, I really like the display of the GT trio and the red Shenron here, and the Purunga and the Daima. That's something I want to do for my shelf eventually. I'm so completely out of shelf space. Like, I just have my Daima figures sitting on my dresser straight up, and eventually I do want to do this exact setup, actually. Not fucking with the 50-inch TV on the non-symmetrical shelves. I just don't get it. But I like that we're building around it, and we have the Dragon Ball like logo that's also not symmetrical. I'm not gonna shit on him for it. But honestly, they're like, we have such good pairs of figures here. And that's kind of the thing that's sticking out to me about his collection. It's pairs. We've got the Bai Goku and the Dragons, Dragon Ball logo, Nimbus Goku, Dragon Ball logo, Daima GT, right? Alright. Dude, this is like what I talked about in my how to display video. You've got your centerpiece, you've got your highlight figures, and your accent figures. Off first glance, this middle shelf is my favorite from him. This is beautiful with the exploding cell at an angle. I think this is a Rise. You've got the symmetrical armed out Super Saiyan duo. You've got MSP Gohan in the middle, androids on one side, androids on the other side. This is super nice. Like, this is a beautiful shelf. And typically I don't like when we're covering up figures like the cell forms back here, but it really, honestly, it's fine here. Like an example of where I don't think it's fine, maybe it's just the angle, but like the Majin Buu shelf I think has a lot to be desired. But this is super nice. I love the base form Gokus here, him using the superhero Goku as the match to the Namek. I don't think I've ever seen it displayed like that. I have my Omnibus Brave Super Saiyan Goku. Low-key crazy that he managed to fit all these figures here. That is insane. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh my god, this is a huge shelf. This is another thing I really like. Matching the duo shelves with the single. Don't sleep on combining. I think that there's a lot you can do. Sometimes less is more, you know? Like, let's see. Boom, right here with the OG Dragon Ball. There's not a ton going on here, but it's literally Kami's and the... Dude, why am I... Oh, Pilaf Gang. Kid Goku. Easy. Here, it's all overcrowded. You've got the Arise Piccolo, you've got the Frieza in the center, but then these three are not centered. Like, I would just take Kaioken Goku out of here and shift this all to the right. I like the Bardock shelf. I think this is a little overcrowded. Like, you could tell that he's just trying to fit Krillin in here for the purpose of fitting Krillin. And then he's got his most anticipated, which is awesome. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. I really like this, and I like that he's set space for figures that he wants in the future. I also like the Arise representation. I think he owns all the best Arise figures. So yeah, Cedar Man's got a bomb collection. I'm liking it. Let's move on. We've got Titan 1126. Let's see. New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. Boom. Super. I like this. The Dragon Balls next to this. We're gonna see so many of the Goku next to this guy. I like the other Shenron here. This sitting Gohan and Goku, underrated figure. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Another case of a little. There's not symmetry. I see that it's trying to happen here, and he doesn't want to block off the Vegeta by moving these over. We're kind of blocking second form Frieza. I think the simplest thing, yeah, also the solid edge works Frieza there, but moving this Frieza diorama to the center here, moving this Goku on the side where Vegeta is, moving the Vegeta where Bulma is, I think will clear up space. It'll give the figure or the shelf room to breathe, and I think having these guys stare at each other is better than having them looking away from each other. And then, got to include the Broly shelf. I like the cards here too, and the little like space pod and the minifigures. I just wish that we weren't overcrowding our shelf. Like you're hiding some of the best Broly figures back here for Clear Rise and Blood of Saiyan. We can't do that. And then the frame. That's awesome. There's definitely things to be desired here, and if I had to guess, this is probably a newer collector. I would give this a 6 out of 10. Alright, here we go. Lighting. Now from Y28263706. This year I haven't bought many figures themselves, but more than that, I've gained many new works and connections. Oh, we love to see it. Okay, oh my god. Alright. We're looking at this whole collection is worth a couple grand. We're gonna have to break this down. Okay. We've got old figures here. This is, I believe, the Dragon Ball Selection. These are so old, and each one of these is worth upwards of $1,000. Like, this is insane. Wow. This is crazy. Also, you've got the Mega Capsule collection over here. Some of these are upwards of 100, dude. Oh my god, this guy's a real deal. This is someone who is less is more. He is like, I like a set amount of figures, and I'm going to own all of the duplicates. I don't care. Oh my god. Okay, there's just so much to digest here. One thing I'm gonna point out, this is my kind of collector. Dude, the monochromatic figures are absolutely slept on. These are so beautiful. If you've ever owned or seen the Super Master Star Piece ones in person, I don't think they're for everybody. If you're a die-hard collector, I would buy one of the cheaper ones, the Bardock, or the... I would do the Bardock, or the Gogeta, and give it a chance. It'll change your whole perspective on the monochrome. I like them more than Manga Dimension, I'll say it. Jesus. He's got them sprinkled throughout here, like everywhere, which is badass, man. He's got the manga color Super Saiyan Goku. This is my guy. I don't speak any Japanese, but me and this dude in the same room, we're boys. He's got the triple cooler. I think this is the OG. This is a repaint to be brighter, and then the monochrome. Also, these guys from Rurouni Kenshin, they're awesome. Oh my god, I want this monochrome Vegeta so much. And then he's got almost, is this all the McCoy? I don't even know. But oh my god, man, this is a beauty of a collection, dude. Oh, and he's got more over here. Wow. You know what, guys? We gotta drop him a follow. Look at this. Boom. Just like that. This is... I'm so jealous of this, man. I know that we're not in the glowing eyes. That's my stuff. Oh my god, dude. This is a repaint? That's a repaint. Oh, I'm so jealous. Alright, this is a 10. This is a perfect 10 for me. It's got risers. I can't complain about anything. I'm also not trying to be nitpicky of people posting there. This is my 2025 collection. This is cool. This is where he started 2025. And this is where he ended up. Oh my god. Wow. He bought some big pieces here, man. Purunga in 2025. Great Ape Vegeta 2025. These guys went up so much in price. And he's doing the little things too, which I like. He doesn't own a lot. I don't feel like he's rushing. It feels like he's just buying pieces that he likes. And he's surrounding them with little accent pieces, like the smoke effects, a little diorama here, the minifigs. Oh, I want these sitting ones so bad. Oh, this is so nice, dude. The little smaller prizes, too. Wow. You're gonna see this combo a lot, too, throughout this whole process. By the way, MSP base form Goku, slept on. If you want a base form Goku, this guy's up there for base form Gokus. 3 Kid Gokus and a Kid Gohan. Alright. For a beginner collection, dude, this is a solid 9. This guy's doing all the right things as a beginner. You're not rushing it. You're just doing the things that make what you have pop. That's beautiful. Good job, TRHD7WDDC5Q08SN. Whew. Alright. Shadow Moon. Let's see what you got. Thank you for... blah, blah, blah. Alright. It's basically... okay. I'm seeing some old figures in here already. There's a lot to kind of take in here. Does he have just the individual shelves? Because if that's... oh my... oh no! Oh no! Oh! What do I do? Okay. There's just too much to go in here. He's got the DXF figures. He's just got... oh, this is a collectible. He's got everything. It's literally everything. And I like the lighting here a lot. And I also like that these also kind of have shapes, that they start low and end high. There's some purpose behind that. We've got to respect it. But there's just so much going on. I feel like if you were to walk into his room and you had the time to like visually see these all, it could be much more appreciated than what I could do here. We're just gonna give him the legendary status. He's got the collect them all. I don't think I can really rate it too much. I'll give it an 8. This is great. I like it. Let's just collect them all. All right, next we got Ena Bob ZT 178. Let's see what we're cooking with. Boom! 40th anniversary display. Tentative. I plan to complete the above display by the end of the year. Like 2026 end of the year? I haven't been able to obtain some of the unclear files and acrylic stands. Oh, he's going for all of the 40th anniversary stuff. And a little extra. Okay. That's pretty cool that he has a shelf just for the 40th anniversary stuff. I really like that. Something I see a lot with Japanese collectors that I don't see with US collectors is the small little shelf. I don't know if it's because in Japan they just have better shelves than here in the US, but I really like these. These are so good for displaying cards, for displaying little minifigs. If any of you guys ever try anything like this, the only thing is do not overcrowd them. Like, pick a few minifigures, pick a few cards, and just display them neatly, and it's gonna shine like it does here. But let's go into this. I really want this This is, I think, the 30th anniversary set right here. I really want that Toriyama, though. And then you've got the 40th anniversary figures. I like that he put the Kid Goku lower to not block the head of the dragon here. Double Kid Goku'd up. You've got the Bulma manga illustration. Yeah, with the card. Both 30th anniversary. Okay. And then he's an OG Dragon Ball fan. You can see it. He's got so much OG Dragon Ball. Goku and Chi-Chi getting married, the Kid Gohan. Oh, this is beautiful. For what this is, I'm gonna do a 9. I think that this shelf here has room. Like, I think it's just that the things in the back are a little like jarring when I'm looking at it because there's just so much other things going on. But other than that, I'm giving it a 9. This is beautiful. I really like it. Moving on again, oh my god, stop. HQ4 KX UY G RX 17806. This year I managed to get various figures and display a lot of them, so I'm satisfied. The 4 photos I like, camera emoji. This year, thank you to everyone who interacted with me. Dude, of course. Alright, let's check it out. This is a little different. I don't feel like I see a lot of Super Master Star Piece Goku displayed. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say this is a repaint, but I'm not sure. But I like it. Next to the Purunga, we've got all the Dragon Balls with Dende. Of course, we've got the Namek 3. We've got these two again. I really like them better when they're facing each other. I don't know. It might just be a me thing, honestly. And then we got the Frieza Force. This is good. I feel like there's a lot happening. And there's definitely... Ooh, dude, he's got the expensive card, too. Oh my god. I think that there's a few things that could be improved on here, but it's not bad in the slightest. Maybe move Zarbon where Final Form Frieza is, or First Form Frieza, and then put First Form in the center. Put Kui over here in this empty space and keep Final Form right there, and I think that cleans it up quite a bit. Oh, he's got it! Oh my god! These are big, dude, these are expensive. And these World Figure Coliseum ones, these are stupid expensive in Japan. These are like, you can find these in the US on like Facebook Marketplace OfferUp, and they usually sell pretty cheap. Like, they're not as popular, but in Japan, these are stupid expensive. The small ones. The rest of these are incredibly expensive, but it looks amazing. Oh my god, I love that, man. OG Dragon Ball shelf. I know Japan loves OG Dragon Ball. It's represented so well. And I like the mixture of minifigures. These are a bunch of different brands. We've got the Assembly Collection, and then a couple branded ones I don't know. History Box. Oh, this is nice, dude. I really like this. And then, of course, how do we not have the GT shelf? Everyone's running it. I own these 2 cards here. These are so nice in person. Little displays. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I really like this. There's a lot going on. I'd give this a 10, dude. You know, I'd give it a 9. I'd give it a 9. I think this is the one shelf that is, like, holding it back. I'd give this one a 7 and the rest are 10s. Like, it's just done well. It's done so well. It's really fun. Alright. We got Boo Boo Dragon Ball. Yo, what is this? My guy. Dragon Ball figures, collecting goods. Alright, Boo Boo. Jesus, man. What are we doing here? Wait, we gotta read it. My bad. Resumed figure collecting since October of last year, and then been buying them non-stop. Making displays a second priority, but in 2026, I'll do my best to create a cool and wonderful display. As a reminder to myself, I'll take a photo of the current scene. Alright, let's break it down. We're gonna break it down for what it is then, right? We're not gonna Well, I'm also not judging people by collecting them also. I like this. This is different. Instead of like sagas, we have it by character in some instances, right? Ooh, he's got the Coco Knee. Is that our first Coco Knee appearance? It is. And then Dragon Ball Legends, a couple of the super figures. I just don't get why we've got him hiding in the corner there. And then we're blocking some figures off. I love the figure art Zero Broly. Such an underrated figure. Yo, why aren't we centering this? Boo Boo, why aren't we centering it, my guy? Alright. Let's see. Cell Saga, looking good. We got them all. I love that Manga Dimension Great Ape Vegeta. That is sick. Let's see. Classic. This is clean. I really like this. This is really, really clean. And then having a second Namek. Yeah. That's how we do things around here. And then accenting the big figures with the small figures. There we go, Boo Boo. And then we got the Goku Gohan shelf. This is something I've got planned for 2026. 2026, I'm going to be doing a Goku Gohan shelf in Goku Chi-Chi, the Family Saga. That's what we're doing. I like it. I like it. There we go, Boo Boo. You're doing so good, my guy. Oh my god, we have more. Oh my god. Jesus, man. Alright. Does he? No, he's not. I thought he was doubled up. I was like, that's a trick. He's a minifig collector. I respect it, but minifigs are so expensive. Jesus, man. There's just so much going on. Yo, I have never seen as much monochrome like collections than I have today. What the hell is going on, dude? Oh my god. This is cool. Oh, I like this. You have blue, base, and Super Saiyan. That's awesome. I really like that. I really, really like it. Boo Boo. I'm gonna give you... Oh, wait. And the One Piece. I don't know jack about One Piece figures, but this is sick. I like it. Aren't these the POPs? The Pops? We're gonna give Boo Boo... We're gonna give Boo Boo a 9. We're gonna give Boo Boo a 9 purely because he didn't center that Goku right there. And for the... And for this. Boo Boo gets a 9. Just for that. Alright. Feather DBZ. 2025, I was able to live a truly fun and fulfilling figure collecting life, getting along with so many people. This year in particular felt like the best year where I was able to connect with all sorts of people through figures. Yo, hell yeah, man. Ooh, first Goodbye Angel Goku. There we go. And now we've got the OG Goodbye Goku Super Master Star piece. I like this. I like the symmetry here. And then we got the 40th. We've got Assemble. Got the Toriyama. This is a 10. I'm liking this. Okay. Super Master Star piece with the custom. Okay. Putting the Grandista in the back. Okay. Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga. Okay. History box and Gashapons. Okay. No grade up Goku. 0 out of 10. Villain shelf. Yo. Let me put you guys on. Super Boo, underrated. Turtles, not enough people own them. Otherwise, very clean display. Of course, this time we've got the Great Ape in the center. Alright. A lot of what we've been seeing, just a little bit of a different orientation. Overall, very solid. We give him a 10. We're gonna give it a 10. I really like it. There's nothing I could recommend to do better, honestly. Alright. Sinna. 181225. Spending about half a year seeking the ideal display. All that's left is the Genkai Datsumuri Super Master Star Piece Goku Vegeta. Alright. I'm putting you on blast, then. If this is your ideal, We're gonna judge it appropriately. Like, okay. 40th, this is a 40th anniversary set right here. I'm digging it. It's purely to display 40th year Dragon Ball. For that, we're not going to critique anymore. We're not going to say fill the space because there really isn't that much more to work with. Alright. We got our Goku. Okay, there's a lot going on. We've got casual fits. We've got Goku Gohan going on. Alright. Okay. I don't know what it is about this. I like it, but something about it is taking away from it, you know? Like, you've got the dragons, the highlight, and then everything else feels like it blends in for me. I'm not sure if it's because of the background. I don't like that we're covering up my number 3 figure of the year right there. But something, I don't know how I'd rework this. I would just need, this is literally one of those things you just gotta play with. Maybe it's the size of things, but I don't know, something's not sticking right with me. Next up, we've got just a Dragon Ball Z shelf. Again, it's not bad, but there's just a lot of empty space, and one thing I don't like, I like that it goes in order of saga, but yeah, it does go in order of saga. That's kind of cool, it tells a story, but there's just a lot of empty space. And especially if you're gonna fill here but not here, and then say you need 2 more figures. I believe that this is the shelf where he's gonna put the Super Master piece that he was talking about, so I'm not really gonna judge it. I do like the minifig centers here. And then I like this combo. I like this, I like this, I like this. This is all cool. I really like this. I'd give this bottom shelf an 8. I would say, no, we'll give it a 10. I don't think there's anything he really could do different. Not gonna judge. I'm gonna give this a 7 and this a 6. But overall, it's not bad. It's just, I think that there's a couple things that I personally am left to be desired with. Woo, dude. Let's keep going. Dude, what? Vroot Ole. I haven't changed anything in about half a year. Well then, happy new year. Alright, let's see. Blurry photo. Not gonna critique based off of that. See, this is what I mean. This compared to the last one. I want to pull both up so I can give a representation, right? Where this has too much empty space, and then this shelf, there's too much going on. I think what it is like, in this bottom shelf, there's too much going on, but look at the color symmetry. Browns, pinks, greens. Like, that's a purposeful choice. You've got the minifigs, right? And even though I don't like the overcrowding, and I hate when people hide their figures. Why own the first form cell if you're gonna hide them in the back? Like, it's just it's a pet peeve of mine, right? But yeah, it's not bad, but I think this is something that you guys could do for be intentful of on your shelves. Look at the colors of these, right? But yeah, they're not bad. I think risers would benefit. I don't like crowding, but I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Yo, am I an asshole for for unwarrantedly rating people's shelves? Nah. Am I? Nah. We're gonna keep doing it though. Thank you, everyone. Oh wait, from Anime Manga 1418. Thank you, everyone, for getting along so well in 2025. This year, I built a house, seriously started collecting figs, and out of curiosity began using X. And I'm just full of gratitude for being followed by so many people. Next year, I'll keep adding to my figure collection bit by bit and work on creating a display I'm truly satisfied with. Alright, so we know this is an incomplete display, so we're gonna judge it accordingly. Alright. So anime manga. Here's what I would do, right? We got to have these guys facing each other with this being in the center. Off rip, we're adding some symmetry, we're making the display. We've got a limited amount of figures, but we're making them pop, right? Dude, he's got some hitters for just starting. Figuart 0, Super Saiyan 3, slept on figure. I like the Dokkan representation here. We've got the little acrylic displays. This is nice. Not my choice of a Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, but they're not bad. And I'm loving these pics, man. Got a little One Piece action. These are cool One Piece figures. I kind of like this because I'm not a One Piece guy at all. Bleach. That's my stuff. That's my stuff. I like this, and I like that he's got good lighting. Ooh, he's got the gun. Ooh. This is good. This is a great start to collecting for sure. We're gonna give, as a starter, we're gonna give it a 8 out of 10. There's definitely a few things that he could do better, but we see the potential in him. I'm loving it. I'm excited to see what anime manga puts up in 2026. We're getting... Dude, we're not even getting close to the end. Alright. We're gonna keep it shorter then. Alright. You know what? We might just stop in the next... We'll stop here, actually, with Curo 65. This year has been one where displays have evolved even further. I'll do my absolute best for next year's Ichiban Kuji 2. Personally, the figures that were great this year for me were the new Shenron and Great Apes from Bardock's crew. Ooh! His top figures were the Great Apes from Bardock's crew. Alright, we're back. Alright, the Bardock representation, I'm digging this. We're gonna start here. Okay. He's got a good representation of Bardock figures. Yo, one thing I really like to do is own, you get both the Grandista Bardocks. You've got the one with the headband and the one where he's holding it. And you can display one in the front and one with his back turned in the Super Saiyan form. I think that looks so good. If he was to put one on each side of this Frieza in the back, that would be super sick. And then if we could find something to fill in this space, is a thing I'd recommend for sure. I like the potential. I like that he's made the space here for the Bardock crew. That's awesome, man. Cell Saga with the Arise. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like using the Superhero Piccolo for the shelf. And then the Glitter and Glamour here. Triple Cell Saga. Or Cell Juniors. That's awesome. Casual Vegeta. Underrated. This is nice. This is really nice. I like this. I would put the MSP Gohan next to this Perfect Cell, just so that you could let the Goku shine more and Gohan's smaller so he works in the center with him. The androids. And then let's move on. Buu Saga. This is cool. This is cool. And I like that he makes the space. You know, he's not trying to put anything in front of it, really. He's making it all pop, you know? And then, yeah, this is exactly how I have mine displayed, but without these two. This is good. This is good. Alright. McCoy! Loving it. And then, of course, the classic duo. Everyone's doing it right now. This is nice. This is nice. I like the Dragon Radar, too. And this is a sick card. I've never seen that before. Wow. And he bought little trees for that. That's awesome. It's little things like this that will make shelves pop. If there's anything to take away from this video, little things matter. Next. Oh, man. A little bit of overcrowding. I respect using this Piccolo down here from... I don't remember the set's name. But I respect this, and then I like the Arise second form Frieza. I actually think it blends really well with the Masterlies. But yeah, this is really nice. I think other than the overcrowding in this, I would put the rest of it at... I'd put it at a 9. There's a lot happening, but he makes it work. Like, every bit of space is utilized as much as possible here, and I really like it. Like, he's not trying to do too much, but he's trying to get as much in that makes sense. Like, if you are someone who owns a lot but you're limited on space, take notes from this collection from Curo. Like, this is great. This is a really, really good representation of how to utilize your space as best you can. But I think we're gonna call it here for today. We saw a lot of great displays, and I'm definitely gonna do another video like this if you guys enjoy it. And if you'd like, you guys could totally message me your collections on X at Applethrow, the Heist Turtle. And I totally could throw them in here and give my advice, some critiques, what I would change, maybe figure recommendations. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We just chilled today, right? Nice little chill video. I think we're gonna have to part 2 it. We've got a lot more left. And as I see more on Twitter, we'll go through it. But yeah, shout out Boo Boo DB, man. Jesus. Alright. Goodbye, everybody. In the next one. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you next time. Mwah.